Thank you to Stephen Kernahan. And well done to our first award winners. Don't forget, the Senior Best and Fairest counts not far away. Gives me great pleasure too. This is a new award. This is definitely a new award, Sticks. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage. Well, he needs very little introduction. In fact, he's won the Robert Reynolds Trophy, not once, not twice, but 5 times. He is an absolute legend. He is my favourite player to have ever wore the navy blue Guernsey. It gives me great pleasure to welcome the one and only, the Big Nick, John Nichols, ladies and gentlemen, to present the Past Players Encouragement Award and to make that announcement.
Excuse my glasses. Thank you, Jim. Firstly, I must congratulate previous winners Tim, Brett and Adrian. I must say, Jim, that talking about the best first year player award, it brings back memories because I was lucky enough to win it in 1957, just a few years ago. I'm also a stand-in tonight because our wonderful past players group, which I believe is probably the strongest in the AFL, VFL, we've got a wonderful group of which Chris Pavlo heads up with his committee, and they are fantastic. So I am a stand-in for Chris tonight because it is my absolute pleasure to award the Encouragement of Player Award to Luke Livingston. You are allowed to run, Luke, if you want to. I must say that in my day you'd play in the ruck. I've had the pleasure of seeing on only 2 or 3 occasions Luke play, but he's got a very famous number 4 he wears on his back. He came from the country, which is my style of lifestyle, and from what I have seen of you, Luke, you give it your best, you have a go, and that's all we can ask of any player. So I think the past players have done a wonderful job in selecting you to win this award. Congratulations.
Start. I've had to come running from the toilet, and now I've come up and nearly broke the microphone, but never mind. Yeah, it's a tremendous honour to receive such an encouragement award from such a great player. You know, I started this year, I had a pretty bad run last year with injuries and sort of went into this season and sort of was in cruise control. You know, I got drafted early and had a lot of expectations and really got pulled into line early this year and really had to take a look at my career and really think that if I was going to do anything, it had to be this year, or else anything could have happened. And you know, I had to dig deep, and fortunately, or unfortunately, in some circumstances, but there were injuries which gave myself an opportunity, and I really had to think, well, if I was going to get an opportunity, I had to hang on to it. So I got an opportunity down full back, and yeah, I tried to hang on to it. I played on some excellent players this year, which you know, was a learning curve. You had to learn pretty quick when you're playing on players like Matthew Lloyd and you know, Warren Treadray, who push you around like a rag doll, but you try and hold your own and do your best. And got a few players, a few people I'd like to thank as well. I'd like to thank all the coaching staff, especially Stephen Silvani and Ross Lyon. They've been tremendous in my development. Round of applause. Yeah, I really appreciate Sostoi. He sort of went out of his way to, you know, helped me learn how to play the game of full-back. It's a pretty hard position at times, and he was fantastic. You know, he sort of brought it upon himself to help me. I didn't really go seeking it out because I was, you know, unsure of how many games I'd play or whatever, and he really, you know, sort of took me under his wing in a way and just showed me the ropes, and I really like to thank him. And I'd also like to congratulate the other winners tonight. Brett Thornton, you're fantastic. I reckon you're one of the nicest guys that's come down to the club, and I really love you as a teammate, and hopefully we can play alongside each other for a long time to come. I also hold Adrian Hickmott and Tim Fleming in high regard. They're probably two of the hardest players to play the game that I've seen. They're just, you know, I really respect them so much as footballers and as people, because they're just so hard at it, and they're just really good people off the field. It makes you want to play footy with them. And also to Brits, I wish him all the best as well. He's been fantastic in my development, and he's given me opportunities, which is, if I didn't get them, who knows where I'd be now. So I'd really like to thank him as well, and hopefully that Carlton can go on and up in years to come. Thank you.
Luke Livingston and the Past Players Award now. I know John just mentioned that he won the best first-year player in 1957. Let me just clarify by saying the inaugural, and what I'm saying by that is that it's the first time we've had it at the Best and Fairest Awards night.